and gentlemen, ZTech here, back in Stellaris for another episode. It's been like a day of real life time, and I'm back, and we're still at war with the Tenjiden realms, combined Tenjiden realms. And what I've noticed from these guys, if we just show our UI back again, these guys here, the Druid Kingdom, is rivaled with the combined Tenjiden realms. They've also got a truce with my allies, the Feteshian realms. And the Wall Hub Royal Planets are both rivals with the Druid Kingdom. Now I've seen that the Tenjiden realms have rivaled me, so I'm going to rival them to get plus 0.27 influence for each month. So there we go, we've rivaled them. We're at war with them as well, so I think are we not at war? We are at war, aren't we? They have a defense. So these guys have a defensive pact with these guys, but these guys, like me, they have a defense. Don't they have a defensive sign with us? They have a defensive something, I know. Let's have a look. They have a superior size, so we need to build up our military strength. Wow, we have capacity for 83 ships, and we only have 44. So we need to build some ships quickly. Let's go to our spaceport. What's our army like? Our army is 20 corvettes, 10 destroyers, and 1 cruiser. I really want 5 cruisers. So what's our research on for cruisers? We've got 1 month remaining on the Noxious Swamp removal. 16 months on the cruiser. Don't know if I have that time. So we could either build up a fleet without cruisers or wait 16 months for cruisers. There is these 2 sectors that have been cut off because I took away this frontier outpost to see if it would connect up, but it didn't. So I need to connect this up. So there's just the Yobhanir Prime sector needs to connect up to the Pilhadir sector. How do we do that? It's here. Where Yobhanir? Manage sector. There we go. Then we're going to add beer, add Balfour, add Kalazit. That seems good. We have our core welds still left to their own devices. Close that. Let's go to the Benami Prime sector. What's this? Oh, I can open it and see what's there. Oh, nice. What's this? Oh, it's 20. Also, on Yobhanir there's 20 pops, and on London there's 9. 14 pops on Talan, because they only have 1 weld, and these guys have 3 welds, and there's 11 pops, 8 pops, and 11 more pops. But Benami Prime, can we actually just go to this? They're building a in Benami. They're building a tropical and orbital station. I should probably build orbital stations in all my realms, because that increases the size of my fleet capacity. So on all planets, I'm going to build a spaceport now. It also defends them from incoming attacks in the, later. There's a solar power network. I'm going to build a solar power network on Faradon Prime. What's this? Got an observatory here. So spaceport level 2, level 3, level 4 on Unur. That's the one next to us. That's here. We've got Faradon Secundus. They're building, and Tertius are building. Let's check out the surface. There's not much going on the surface apart from some pops are growing. Let's look at Unur Prime surface, and there's some noxious swamps need to be removed, but I can't do that yet. We've got some research assistance going on as well. Oh yeah, I was going to do the sector. I keep forgetting to do that. Do it now. What sector is it? It's the Benami Prime sector, right? Benami Prime, yep. Let's manage that sector. We're going to add in the Frontier Outpost, Despad, Salaurier, and Nuskan. That's good. Close that off. And now we have a good old sector. So big old sector here for Yobhanir. Now with the frontline battles are going to take place somewhere around here because it's the border. So what's their fleet size compared to us? Their fleet size is overwhelming. Jesus. Their naval capacity is superior compared to ours. Their technology level is superior compared to ours, and their fleet power is overwhelming compared to ours. So shite. What's these guys like? They're equivalent, so they have the same. Their technology is better than ours for their fleet. Their naval capacity is basically the same as ours, so about 80, and their fleet power is about the same as ours. So combined, our fleets might be able to stop these guys, but on our own, our fleets have no chance of stopping these guys. Also, the fleets for these guys seem to be separated into like 3 different fleets. So you have transport fleet, you have the transport fleet and you have the second star fleet, which is 3k combat power. You have another transport fleet there. Ours, just transport fleets. Okay, so transport fleets do transporting armies around pretty much. I have no intention of invading these guys with my armies, because I'd have to train up armies and use transport ships to transport them to invade planets. There is some nice tropical world there. 21, 65% habitability. Did I get the habitability last time? I did, didn't I? Yes. So let's look at our world. We're still paused, by the way. So okay, capital efforts diversions. That's nice. Uno Prime. Yep. Okay. So everyone's growing faster now. I need to get rid of the noxious swamps as soon as that researcher's next turn. So let's put it up to fastest speed. Actually, let's go down just a slight bit, and we're up to fast. And we want to see. Oh, research for the noxious swamp tile lotter has been completed. Well, what's this? Empire lead capacity +2, leader recruitment cost -20%, and social welfare programs. It costs one influence a month to maintain, which we don't have. Energy credits -20%, minerals -20%, happiness +50% though. Not the best. Form federation though. Allows us to form a federation of other empires. That's pretty good if we want to defend ourselves. Or there's a biolab too, which completes in the same amount of time. Xenozoom raises happiness on planets, but you do have to build it. It also produces society research. And there's a clear blocker for mountains, and I think there's only one planet that has mountains on it, so I don't really want to do that at the moment. But we'll probably go for Form Federation, so we can get a federation with the United Nations of Earth, maybe. The Sildari. There's the borders up here are mega weird. Interstellar Kareem sovereignty looks different colour. That's mainly because I've discovered them here, and I haven't discovered this part of space. But anyway, let's unpause again. Back up to fast speed. We're going to check out what our teammate over here is doing. Now, on the bottom right, you can see how the war's going, and nothing's happening right now. So there's been no fights. This is my teammate here. He's got where's his army? I don't even see his army. There's his army. No, that's a defense station. Where is his army? His army's gone. Are they? Oh, there's this here. They've flown. No, that's transport fleet. There's the free. Okay, I found them. They're over here. The 3K fleet is here. If we see this start to change, we'll send our fleet over. But before then, we're going to get to the cruiser tets, build up our cruiser fleet, hopefully, and hopefully get some more naval capacity by building up all these space stations on different planets. Also, building space stations on different planets, we can build solar panel networks. Oh, let's stop doing that. Yep. Pause. Upgrade the shelter. This is the planet with mountain ranges on. So then we can get more food next turn. So we increase the food there. And we'll put someone on there to get food, minerals and food when that clears. What was that on? That was on, not on Unur. This, upgrade that for energy. Let's remove the noxious swamps in all the areas. Be lovely. And then that's going to work on Unur. Ferragon needs to upgrade because you got a planetary administration now, so you can upgrade your food. I'm going to do that first because we need food to grow, and then we want to do a biolab to get more society research on that tile. Now this guy's building a lab, and when that's built we can upgrade it to, let's unpause it quickly, see how slow it builds. It builds pretty slow. So to Ferradon Secundus and clear. Oh, that's already clearing. Okay. How about Ferradon Tertius? Let's upgrade that and then clear that, and that should be good. Let's also build a. What do we need? We need engineering. No, actually, engineering is fine. So we need society actually. So let's build a science lab on the society research there. Has Secundus built anything yet? Construction of the fleet on Ferradon Prime. So Ferradon Prime. I've just seen the fleet over here move, so we might have to watch that. Right, let's build a physics lab on this part of the world, and that should be good. Oh, there's a fleet moving in. There's a fleet moving in here. It's the holy shite. 9,000 combat power. Oh Jesus. Oh my God. We want to get out of this war. We don't want to be in this war. Have you seen this? Holy. What is this? What? This is one battleship, which I presume is that big thing there. One battleship, 19 cruisers, 19 destroyers, 20 corvettes. Oh my god. Should we build 10 more destroyers and then 20 cruisers? Match this guy, pretty much. And build like a, hopefully, hold on, my camera's a bit messed up. There you go, that's better, I think. That is a big, big fleet. So we have 2k, our fleet is 2k! Oh, we're boned, aren't we? We are boned. Let's do a spaceport. Let's build something quick. Destroyers. How many destroyers do we have in this fleet? We have 10 destroyers. That means we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take out 10. So 19 destroyers, hopefully. Build them up quick. Jesus Christ, build them really fast. Because this fleet is coming. This is normal speed. Oh my god, they have the faster boosters as well. So they're doing it really, really quickly. Look at that. There's the big battleship going by. They have the, what was it, humanoid, mammalian ships, I believe. Let's look like that. There we go. Change it. Where are they going? They're going for, oh, they're going to invade, I think. Holy shit. Oh. Oh. This is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Are you still building the space station? You are indeed. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I think their orbital bombarding this world. Minus 7% on the war score already. They've only been here, what, a minute? We don't want to be at war with these guys at all. So they have their, that's a 63 combat power. What happened to their fleet? Was it here? 3.3k combat power. These guys here are a transport fleet. So you want to probably build some defense. Do we have, where's my Doolittle? Come on, over here, Pilferdeer. Build a military station, please, God. Monthly maintenance, 082, that's fine. Build a military station, please. Too close to another station. What's that? Is that a military station? That is a military station. Okay, let's build another one there. We want to defend this sector because this is where they're going to jump into. If they have hyperlane drives or not wormhole, the other one, FTL method. That's where they're going to jump into. Oh, this is really bad. So this is like when you're playing as Germany and the Russians come in to the war in Hearts of Iron. That's the level of how bad this is. So what these guys here are going to be doing is they're going to bomb the hell out of this world, and then, oh my god, the population. The population! Oh, they actually, no, don't worry, it's not the population, it's just the fortifications of the world are literally nothing. So what they're going to try and do here is they're going to either blow kill all the population on this world, or they're going to kill defences which they already have, and then send some transport ships in and capture the world for their own, and then cut off the forward outpost here. They'll want to probably disband because there's no use having a cut off world between two of your enemies, because they're enemies to the red guys and these are enemies to the red guys. So pretty bad for the red guys right now. But they are allied with us, the War Hub, and the United Earth. So, and these guys up here. But they were declaring their independence, but they pulled it away at the last second. As soon as they pulled it away, these guys invaded. So there might be something shady going on there. But we're still on minus 7%. If it goes to more than minus 7%, I might want to intervene. But at the moment, I'm still trying to just build up stuff. Trade deal. Hello. Research room. Research room. Yes, please. Oh, research complete immediately. Cruisers. Oh. Pause. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Earth. Thank you, Earth. Now, this is for carriers. We don't have any carriers. So, what's the point? Can we find out what these guys are using? Because if they're using nuclear missiles, then we might want to put nuclear defense modules on our ships. Let's just have a little zoom in, see what they seem to be, what they look like. Pause. They are using what looks to be cannons. Yep, looks like cannons. Are they all cannons though? I don't actually think so. I think there's cannons and nuclear missiles. They look like that. Well, there's cannons there, you can see them. And then cannons, but then... Oh god, look at the battleship. Oh my god, look at that. There's so many cannons on that thing. Cannons, 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 cannons. Cannons? Ah, I want a battleship now. I want a battleship. But no, if you look here, if you look at these guys, there's cannons, but there's something here. I have no idea what these... does it tell me what they are? No. Okay, no idea. I think they are using an FTL drive though, so that's good to know, because they can only go from here, they can only go there, 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 or like there or there. Or it might not be there or there, it might just be, they might have to go from there to there. So sort of predictable if you know, if you're using FTL or hyperspace drives. But, do we get missile defense, or do we go for something else? Robot doesn't help us at all right now, unless we can build Terminators. I highly doubt we can though. Plasteel armor helps. Let's go for that. That's what we need right now. But we got cruisers, so we want to build some cruisers. Spaceport. Oh, they're all building. Okay, let's build some space. Let's build. No, it's still level 4. Farragon. You're our only hope. Oh no, you can't. You're not. Oh god. Okay, there's a new plan. Destroyers go away. That destroyer fine. Then we'll have to build a spaceport level 5. And when we get spaceport level 5, we'll get 1 slot open and we'll have cruisers to build. So then we'll build cruisers like hell, and then we'll build some destroyers with them and see how much combat power we get from that. But I really hope we get some good combat power from that, because 9k, we have 9k to deal with, and we have 2.2k. That's from a few more destroyers, and that went up to 2.2k. So let's go to shipbuilding quickly, ship designer. Because we want to design a new cruiser. This is what the cruiser is looking at the moment. Not very good, I will say. Let's go for a bigger engine. Does that actually change the model of the engine, I wonder? No. Okay, never mind. We want bigger scanners. We want wormholes. Fine by me. We want big cannons, railguns on all these. We might... What does point defense do? Point defense does... only does 2 to 3 damage. What is the damage of these guys? What are we using? We're using medium basically. So they're doing 13 to 44 damage a shot. We also have 2 smalls which is doing 6 to 21 damage a shot, as opposed to this that does 2 to 3 damage. But it's really good at accuracy. What's this really good at? This is good at accuracy, tracking. I don't think we need point defense. I think the railguns does it all really well. Right, let's do some A. We got regenerative hull tissue or crystal infused plating. What does this do? Hull points plus 5% or monthly hull regeneration. Do we really want monthly hull regeneration, or can we just skip that and go back to base and we repair? That doesn't seem worth it. So we're going for crystal infused plating to increase our hull points by 5%. So that's 10% hull points increase. We have all the upgrades there. Let's go for also complete the ship. So we got deflectors. Tier 1 deflectors, 3 of them. We got ceramo metal armor, 2 of them. 2 medium fusion reactors. Can we put more fusion reactors in? Then can we put more deflectors in? No, we can't. Okay, we'll just have to do ceramo metal armor. Why can't we save? Does not have enough power. What? Okay, that has enough power. If we put 3 medium-sized fusion reactors in, ceramo metal armor, 4 ceramo metal armors, 2 deflectors and 2 crystal infused planes. That ship looks pretty good. We're going to save that as cruiser, I think. Oh, hold on a second. We can choose. I'm forgetting this is a thing. So we've got, what was a Hanna slot? We can have Hannas, but I don't think we will. Or we'll save that for carriers, I think. So we've gone for the medium broadside core. We've got gunship stern, which is 2 small weapon slots on the stern. We could go for the medium slot on the stern, but I think this is actually fine. I'm going to go with that actually. So that's fine. Now let's just quickly. I just want to check: is all our ships done? Are all our ships up to scratch? Corvettes are. Yes, they're completely fine. There's nothing we can upgrade for corvettes. Let's take away them, whatever that name is. So then there's nothing we can upgrade for these guys. No, there's nothing for everything else. There's nothing for these. What about defense platforms? There's nothing for these, is there? There's a subspace. Okay, that makes all the ships slower. That just means my fleet can get into range faster because they're going at a slower speed. So still on minus 7%. Let's upgrade the speed to fast. And let's see what's going on. They're still there bombing the shite out of these guys. So we want to keep a good eye on them guys. Fleet is coming up, hopefully. Right, we've got destroyers coming up. The new destroyer up, 2.3k. Still not enough. We need the spaceport up quickly. Then we do the next cruisers. What's been Uno Prime has finished something. That's probably finished its building of a spaceport. We're going to get a solar power. Actually, so a solar power network. We'll do that, and then we will. Why can't we do that? Oh, that's what that's building. Okay, we'll do destroyer assembly yards. Then we'll start building destroyers out of Uno Prime. Feridon Prime is finishing building. No, not a science ship. Spaceport level 2. Then I want to get some, I think, corvettes out of these guys. What you guys want to do is Spaceport level 2, and you guys do Spaceport level 2. We are eating into our reserves of minerals right now, so it's great that we had a huge amount of 20k mineral storage. But now we probably want to increase our mineral building or mineral capacity. Why is this red? Latium is red. What is this? What? No idea. No idea why you're red. Oh, it's gone back now. It's fine. Okay, that's weird. But anyway, I think after ending the episode there, we got on to our deadline. So what we're going to do next episode is hopefully build up our military strength to battle these guys, because 9k fleet is a lot, and we need, because we got the cruisers now coming in. The cruisers are being developed. Oh wow! Hold on, we can build cruisers. So that's what, 6, 8, 9. That's 9, 10. 10 cruisers being built. Okay, so hopefully next episode we can battle the combined Kentridan realms and hopefully win with our, at the moment, 2.3k fleet. But thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I love making this series, so keep smashing that like button and leave us a comment down below and what you want to see in the future. Thanks for watching. I've been ZTech, and I'll see you next time.